Hello learners, bonjour aux apprenants and welcome to Learn French with Likiza. Today we are going to learn how to talk about holidays in French. Parler de vacances. Listen to the following text. J'ai visité le Sénégal le mois dernier. J'ai pris un vol de presque 10 heures de Nairobi à Dakar. J'étais très fatiguée quand je suis arrivée, mais l'hôtel était tout simplement parfait. J'ai visité le marché Kermel où j'ai acheté des souvenirs et du tissu. Je suis ensuite partie en ferry jusqu'à l'île de Goree. Il s'agit d'un site historique où des esclaves étaient emmenés de force à l'étranger. Le Sénégal est un pays magnifique et j'ai vraiment adoré la nourriture et les plages. J'ai pris beaucoup de photos pour me rappeler cette visite. Let's practice the text together. I will read and then I will pause and you will read after me. Are you ready? Let's go. J'ai visité le Sénégal le mois dernier. J'ai pris un vol de presque 10 heures de Nairobi à Dakar. J'étais très fatiguée quand je suis arrivée, mais l'hôtel était tout simplement parfait. J'ai visité le marché Kermel où j'ai acheté des souvenirs et du tissu. Je suis ensuite partie en ferry jusqu'à l'île de Goree. Il s'agit d'un site historique où des esclaves étaient emmenés de force à l'étranger. Le Sénégal est un pays magnifique et j'ai vraiment adoré la nourriture et les plages. J'ai pris beaucoup de photos pour me rappeler cette visite. Did you understand the text? If you didn't, don't worry, because together we are going to break it down. Now, the following are some of the verbs that can be used when talking about holidays in French. We have partir, which means to leave, aller, which means to go, visiter, which means to visit, aimer or adorer, which means to like or to love, se reposer, which means to rest, passer, which means to spend, rester, which means to stay, and acheter, which means to buy. Another verb which you can use when talking about holidays in French is prendre, which means to take. Now the first sentence in the text was J'ai visité le Sénégal le mois dernier. I visited Senegal last month. And you can see that it is in the past tense because it has already happened. Two more examples can be Je pars en vacances en été. I'm going on holiday in the summer. And that is if you come from a place where you experience the 4 seasons. Please also note that vacances is always in plural, even while singular. The other example is Nous avons visité l'Italie pour les vacances. We visited Italy for the holidays. And it's also in the past because it has already happened. So when talking about holiday plans, you can use the present tense. But if you're talking about a holiday that has already happened, you use the past tense. Then the text continues. J'ai pris un vol de presque 10 heures de Nairobi à Dakar. I took a flight of almost 10 hours from Nairobi to Dakar. Now here we are talking about the mode of transport used. When you're talking about the mode of transport used in French, the preposition of place that you're going to use is on. But if you're talking about flights, the verb that is going to be used is prendre. For example, je suis allé en bus au Rwanda. I went by bus to Rwanda. Or, j'ai pris l'avion pour Chypre. I flew to Cyprus. Or, je suis allé en train à Berlin. I went by train to Berlin. We continue with the text. J'étais très fatiguée quand je suis arrivée, mais l'hôtel était tout simplement parfait. I was very tired when I arrived, but the hotel was just perfect. Now here, we are talking about two things: physical state and accommodation. J'étais très fatiguée, I was very tired, which is the physical state. L'hôtel était tout simplement parfait. The hotel was just perfect. Here we are talking about the accommodation. I'll focus first on the accommodation. Here are two more examples regarding accommodation. You can say something like, nous avons passé 3 jours dans un Airbnb. We spent 3 days in an Airbnb. Or you can say, nous avons campé à la campagne. We camped in the countryside. When you're talking about physical state, here are some examples. Actually, 2 examples. You can say, j'avais le mal de mer. I was seasick, if that is the case with you. Or you can say, je me sentais bien reposé. I felt well rested. If you're enjoying the lesson so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel before I continue. And then you can proceed to talk about the activities you engaged in during your holiday. In the text, the narrator engaged in a couple of activities. We have, j'ai visité le marché Kermel où j'ai acheté des souvenirs et du tissu. I visited Marché Kermel where I bought souvenirs and fabric. So Marché Kermel is a market in Dakar. And then he or she continues to say, je suis ensuite parti en ferry jusqu'à l'île de Goree. I then went by ferry to Goree Island. And the narrator continues to say a bit about what Goree Island is about. And finally, j'ai pris beaucoup de photos. I took a lot of photos. And finally, you can say what you liked about the place you visited or the places you visited. In the text, the narrator says, j'ai vraiment adoré la nourriture et les plages. I really loved the food and the beaches. You can also talk about what you didn't like. And you can say something like, je n'aimais pas la foule au marché. I didn't like the crowds in the market. Or you can say something like, les gens sont très sympas. The people are very friendly. In the text, the narrator also says, le Senegal est un pays magnifique. Senegal is a magnificent country. What are your holiday plans for the summer if you come from a place where you experience summer, or in general? You can tell me in comments in French. And that is the end of our lesson today. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also ring the notification bell so that you're always notified of new videos as soon as I upload them. You can also leave a comment and share. To support my work and to also unlock exclusive posts that you'll not find elsewhere on my teaching platforms, become a patron today. Or you can also buy me a coffee to support my work. I am on Instagram at Learn French with Likiza. All the relevant links are in the description box. À bientôt!